So, in my last video, I talked about how being a kind person would make you become a better person overall. There is one huge problem with that, and I think it's been around for a while in our society. The problem is that being a kind person isn't as attractive as being a gangster or some kind of bad guy, as they like to call it. And I think there is a great reason for that. The reason being is that usually those who are being kind are being disrespected, mistreated, or even bullied. So their solution, well, become the ones that others wouldn't want to mess around with. And alright, it's perfectly normal, I guess. I think living like this, being a bad guy or something like that, will make your life a bit easier, but in the long run, you will become the one who will stop making others become a kinder individuals and making yourself a kinder individual, which we all know is actually very beneficial for us and for the people and the environment around us as well. But what is my solution? Well, I believe that in order to earn the respect, you don't need to become this bad guy, this guy who treats others without respect, because the mean things. I believe that there is other way, and the other way is to be kind, but know your self-worth and respect yourself, stand up for yourself. And I'm not talking about this where when someone insults you, you just shout at them back. No, it's not the way. I believe that if, for example, someone insults you, in the end, it's gonna be them who will feel regretful after some years. But what you can do in that situation is basically ask them a question that would really make them think of their actions. If someone insults you, just ask them how did it make them feel, or did it help them become any better, or maybe ask them if that's who they want to be. Just, I feel there is a huge power in understanding that the ones who mistreat you, who doesn't give you a proper respect, are going to regret it in the future. Because the point is that being this bad guy or the bully won't make you happy in your whole lifetime. At some point, you will start to regret the things that you've done, because being kind is one of the natural things of a human being. We just tend to choose being bad in order to get the proper respect. But as I've mentioned, in order to get the respect, you don't need to become this shitty individual who mistreat others. I believe that you should treat others with respect, no matter what they do to you. Of course, there is always a proper respect for those that really deserve your respect, and for those that didn't respect you. If they don't, well, you don't have to be very respectful for them, but just keeping this ground level of respect means that you're an individual who can let go and who is rich in his character, in his ability to forgive and not to seek a revenge. I think there is a big power in not trying to seek the revenge for the one that mistreated you. Because again, as I've mentioned, if the person mistreats you, it's bad for him, not for you. So you shouldn't really bother too much about it. I believe we should strive to be individuals who remain unfazed in the face of bullying, in the face of not getting a proper respect. When someone talks trash to you, you really don't need to act reactively and let your emotions go. Showing that you don't give a fuck is the best answer, and I believe that is how we earn our respect, by being kind, by being forgiving, learning to choose how much to respect each individual, and remaining the baseline of your respect. Because if you really start to treat someone without the respect, chances are it's going to be bad for you, not for them. To sum it all up, my choice and the person that I'm striving to be is the person who remains unfazed and doesn't give a fuck about what others think or talk about him, the person who is being kind and respectful, the person who is forgiving, but the person who also stands up for himself, who understands that when someone mistreats him, it's their problem, not his, the person who doesn't let his mood and emotions be affected by others' negativity, and the person who makes those who judge him, those who treat him in the bad manner, think about their actions, think about their decisions to treat him in this way. So I hope you understand it. I know it's a really philosophical topic, and to be honest, I had to think a lot about it myself, because being this kind of person is who I truly want to be. Because of course I want to get respect, but I also want to be kind. I want to be kinder individual, treat others with respect, with kindness, with compassion, but also get my level of respect back. So by fully loving myself and by learning how to respond and understanding all of those things that I've mentioned, I believe I can achieve this. I can be an individual who is kind, but also who gets his respect. If for some kind of reason I don't get my respect from some people, well, it's their choice, and I believe that it is bad for them, not for me, because by being disrespectful to someone, you are really disrespecting yourself, especially when that someone is actually a kind individual who wants to help and who is constantly seeking for improvement. So that's it for today, and thank you for watching. I hope you will have an amazing day, and if you want to discuss about anything, well, feel free to join the Discord server. Link is down below. I see you in the next one.